Not too long ago, my coaching client woke up to having over $33,000 in his bank account, and that was just the beginning. In total, he made $100,000 in 7 months while maintaining 95% profit margins. And the best part is he turned his book and his already existing knowledge into a value-driven coaching program without complex funnels or massive overhead. Here's exactly how it worked and how you can apply it to your coaching business yourself. Before I break down the system, let me give you some quick context. I help coaches make more from their existing audience without sales calls and increase their monthly recurring revenue and profit margins so that you can actually live a freedom lifestyle and not be a prisoner to your own business. I've been featured in Forbes and I've been trusted by your favorite authors, speakers, and consultants to manage their social media marketing and scale their coaching businesses. The transformation I'm about to share with you isn't just a theory. It's a real case study that shows what's possible when you implement the right system and you have the right belief. So, like most authors or people that are experts, they have an idea in their head that they're really passionate about. Sam was no different. Even being in his mid 20s, he had two best-selling books on Amazon and has been featured by some really great publications. But something was missing, and it was pointed out by his own father. His father noticed that in his book, it just wasn't actionable enough. It talked a lot about the stuff at a topical level, and Sam knew that there needed to be more value to drive the reader to actually creating outcomes for themselves. Sam and I got together and we started talking about how he should have a coaching business to launch on the back of his book. So for that 1% of readers that want more and want to invest, that is the program for them to do exactly that. So instead of making $5 a book sale like most authors do, we found a bigger opportunity where he could make anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, $10,000 per client who come into his coaching program to help them build out their identity and their purpose and their core values. However, Sam had the knowledge and the know-how of how to do all that and deliver great results to his clients, but he had no idea how to craft an offer, how to build out the lead gen and the content to get people to actually be interested and enrolled into his program. And that's where my work came in with him. So together, we were able to go from $0 to $100,000 in revenue and keep his profit margins at 95% and do it all in 7 months. And truthfully, the results came faster than ever, and obviously no results are guaranteed here, but if you do the work, you have the right plan, you will get the results that you're probably looking for. So first and foremost, he had access to a network of ambitious entrepreneurs through his men's group that is called The Standard. And he knew that he had a speaking engagement with them coming up in December. So we had to get his whole program ready and set up so he could book calls off that stage or potentially actually sell off that stage from people that already know, like, and trust him and have the pain to the solution that he will be able to provide. So we got things squared away. He got on stage at the event, pitched the program, and it was super intimidating for him as a confident individual that he is, but the response was overwhelming. He got a bunch of people booking calls and people that bought at that event, and they were coming to him afterwards saying that they needed to talk to him and that they needed to take the next step. The result was $33,000 in initial sales and then an additional $20,000 in deposits, all while maintaining 95% profit margins because he only had Zoom, Circle, and G Suite as expenses. And the best part too is, like, this wasn't all fancy marketing. It was about having the right offer in front of the right people and the right audience because they were serious entrepreneurs that were ready to take action and they felt lost. They didn't have their core values in check. They didn't have their purpose squared away, and they knew they needed Sam to help them get there. So I do talk a lot about my simple 3-step framework on how you can get leads coming to you and dream clients coming to you on autopilot. But with Sam, we did it all organically. And if you have the right offer in place and the right audience or brand in place, you could totally implement this and you can make tons of money in your coaching business. But to scale, you do want to implement ads so you can put some of your hard-earned money that you just earned through your business back into the machine so that you can get more eyeballs seeing your stuff. Now, again, maybe you're wondering, like, what is the key to maintaining those 95% profit margins? Well, it's not having closers on your team. It's not having a big team. And it's not having a lot of expenses and overhead. It's about keeping things incredibly simple because simple scales and complex fails. What I see from coaches that are doing $30, $50, $100,000 a month in their coaching business, they have very complex funnels. They have a huge team. They have massive overhead. They have closers and appointment setters who are getting commission. So by the time the money gets into their own bank account as the founder, they're only seeing a very small percentage. I even put out a post about this not too long ago. I have a friend who made $100,000 in his coaching business in a month, and he only took home $10,000. Now, of course, there's the expensive ads, but if you're doing ads in the proper way, you should be putting in $1 and getting at least a 3 to 4 ROAS, which is a return on ad spend. But nonetheless, outside of ad spend, which is truly an investment into your business, you shouldn't have many expenses beyond that because you could run a very lean coaching business to high multiples without tons of team members and without a bunch of software and complex funnels. You can keep things very lean and simple so that more money can hit your pocket, because that's probably one of the core reasons of why you started the coaching business to begin with. And you can actually create freedom that you've been desiring and impact more lives. Now, you also might be thinking like, all right, Sam had a lucky break. Yeah, he had a great coach. Yeah, he had a great platform to talk to and sell this. Well, it happened over and over again. He sold out the next cohort, he raised his prices, and then he started reaching out to people organically through his content and through people that were following him. And then he has now began running ads and is scaling his business even further. So if you have a nice audience to lean on, amazing. That's a win, but it's not required. And you can totally get your business going without any of that. But it is a nice to have if you do. And nonetheless, as you're building your business, as you're potentially paying for eyeballs, you should be building organic content, magnetic content in particular, on your Instagram and your profiles so that you can get the right people seeing your stuff, so that one day potentially you can offset the costs of ads or turn off ads so you can close the doors to your program and be able to keep more profits beyond you might have been able to do before because of this system. So if you're a coach, consultant working online, and you've come to realize that your profit margins are shrinking month over month, year over year, and you want to keep more, and you want to have a freedom business and impact more lives, and also not start each month at $0 and have recurring revenue coming in every single month from clients so that you can work much harder on client results than you do on chasing your next clients, and you want to remove your massive team and also potentially never take another sales call again, then I have something great for you. I developed a process called the River Method. It shows elite coaches how to scale with flow and not force, and allows them to work 4 hours a day and add $20,000 a monthly profit to their business reoccurring. I've shot a video on this whole process. It's right here. You can check it out. And if there's at any moment you're watching that video and you do want me to bolt on my system that will help you do all of this and scale simply and not cause headaches and anger during the process, then you could DM me on Instagram at Unleash the Knowledge, the word flow, and I will get you more information, see if you're a good fit. Currently, doors are open, but they're not always open. I open and close them, given on who is in the group and who I want to focus mostly on, because client results are everything. But at the very moment, they're open. So DM me on Instagram, the word flow, and we'll see if we can get you in. Talk to you soon.